Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Julio Teheran starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Leading off
standing in, Alejandro Cortez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Two and one. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it one away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Inciarte. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He also has 1 home run. And that misses inside 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Ender Inciarte as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cortez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over .350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The 0-2 delivery. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Count remains 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Freeman on third with 2 out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's
A ball and no strikes.
go. Wait for the pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. Pierce is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note. A win will complete the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Stepping up now, Brian Anderson, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way, and a ball 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pierce. Tehran has his target. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Two out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0. Into the box now, Johan Camargo. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He got ahead with two good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. Full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. In now, Rafi Lopez. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Popped him up. Riddle has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Oh no, no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby, you was messing with the star, right?
At the plate, Rosell Herrera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the
for the
third
Marlins.
after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1 the count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Hernandez.
Now to the plate, Gorkys Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-0 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So striding in, Trevor Richards, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Now at the plate, Alejandro Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike one. Cortez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Herrera over at second. Hernandez at first. 1 gone. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
From the belt, the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Acuña's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Julio Teheran, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Julio.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and one the count now. Here it comes on 1-1, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Runners on first with one down. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Herrera ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 26 for him on the season as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He'll enter play here at 293. And even 20 home runs and 73 driven in. Fastball well outside. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Hernandez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. So striding forward now, Adam Frazier as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tehran into his motion. Here it comes on 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls and a strike to count. Here's a pop-up now. Freeman will wait on it, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Johan Camargo waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Stepping into the box, Johan Camargo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Donaldson on at first, nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Anderson into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now
stepping up to the plate, Rafi Lopez flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Cortez, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off for Miami.
All right, thanks,
the
Heidi.
First baseman, Steve Here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here it comes on 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Herrera.
Digging in, Rosell Herrera. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
2 balls. No
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Gorkys Hernandez will be next. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in now, Gorkys Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Pierce on second. Herrera at first with no outs. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Richards.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Richards. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Too high. 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Camargo's got it. Flip of his glove for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
The left fielder, number 4.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Cortez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up. Camargo onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Teheran, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Riddle gathers it in, and there's one away. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. On deck is Nick Markakis. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit on the ground out to short. Riddle has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one.
Nope.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it comes on 3-0. And this misses to Markakis. It's ball four.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, MLB, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Cortez. And the inning is over. One left for Atlanta, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, JT Riddle, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Adam Frazier. It was a fly-out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And quickly, two are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth.
The batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Tehran into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Miami down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Adam Conley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
So stepping in, Ronald Acuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Line drive to left. Cortez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Pitch on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Conley, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Ball two. Bases are empty. One man out. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And the next in is Johan Camargo. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cortez is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The catcher, number 55.
Digging in, Rafi Lopez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Donaldson at second. Albies at first. 2 out in the inning. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
pitcher, number 49, Julio.
Into the box now, Julio Teheran, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped straight up. Riddle over to his left, and that retires the side. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and 1 to him now. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less. I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Jesse Biddle will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 63, Jesse Biddle.
Rosell Herrera will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set, and the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
None out, runners at first and second. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's not going to make it out at third. And somehow this mess turns into a double play.
The right fielder, number 48.
Ready now, Borges Hernandez. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Pierce is off at first with 2 away. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eliezer Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 58, Eliezer Hernandez. Now playing center field and batting 9.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. The first pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Here now the 2-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Nick Markakis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez moves over. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Digging in, Robbie Franks, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis has a read on it. 1 out. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Alejandro Cortez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now batting, JT Riddle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get to 1. Ready for another shot now. Adam Frazier not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Fastball well outside.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
2-2 to Adam Frazier.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Three and two now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set, and the payoff pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Marlins leave 1. They trail 6-1. Tayron Guerrero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Tayron Guerrero.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Donaldson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Johan.
Into the box now, Johan Camargo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Well hit to right, but foul. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line towards center field. Franks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves strand one. They lead it 6-1. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him. And, hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
A runner at second, nobody out. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Shoots this one over to first. Freeman's got it. High throw, and it's over his head. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's Steve Pearce now, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Miguel Rojas will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Miguel Rojas.
In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Anderson, the runner at second with one away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The Braves are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Here's the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The right fielder, number 48.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Darren O'Day answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 56, Darren O'Day. Now playing shortstop and batting 9, number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Settling in now, Gorky Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no
The
strike.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second now, 1 man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Robbie Franks, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Robbie Franks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alejandro Cortez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Count still at 1-2. Miami down to their last strike. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, shortstop, JT.
Now at the plate, JT Riddle. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The set and the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The set and the 2-2. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. Not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Down and away, ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The set and the 1-1. Pitch popped up. One and 2. Here it is. Hit hard to third. Donaldson's there, and they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Teheran earns his 12th victory in the ball game, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.